Definitely, the minute you step into that space, One JBR, the view, have the world's best batsman put right behind your headboard. So that's where Virat Kohli came in.
I don't think anyone's looking at eco-friendly and sustainable these days.
Don't say that. Just the aesthetic of the space in general, the building is so immaculate, and the beach is just fantastic. Perfect canvas to work on.
The biggest challenge we faced was we were right in the middle of COVID. So this project was for a client of ours who is using this as his holiday home. The client gave us a very open brief. His primary brief was that he wants very high-end furniture, very high-end interior finishes.
Also, the personality of the house at the end of the day, especially if it's a family home, needs to speak about the people who are going to inhabit it. So we had different age brackets to work with. We had a room to be designed for a 10-year-old. We had a room to be designed for a teenager, coming off teenager, and a master bedroom, and of course a family living. So there were three very different kind of personalities, but at the same time it unifies because it's one family at the end of the day, and the house had to reflect that. So once you go through, you will see these different styles come along. There's a room that speaks about passion for sports. There's a room that speaks about soft femininity, and then there's a master bedroom which is very peaceful, very calming, and it kind of draws in the inspiration from what lies outside the windows, which is like endless ocean, and that's what we were aiming for.
The client told us that he wants everything to be light, airy, modern, and we use the best of our finishes for each space, because some of the products that we've used in the project were finishes from existing brands. So we had to select finishes that they offer, style it up in our mood board. We've of course customized all the colors of the paintings, wall art, the wallpaper, everything has been done by us. We had a set mood board for each space, and we've taken it forward from there. So the artwork in this project,
we were very delighted because we are cricket buffs. The child is a cricket buff, and we had to kind of finalize on a personality, because one thing was clear. We wanted something that's a little bit more expressive of his passion. So who better to step in as the world's best batsman than have the world's best batsman put right behind your headboard. So that's where Virat Kohli came in. And also I think the artwork for the entire project was very, very interesting. I think my favorite painting is Letters from the Sea, which we used in the master bedroom.
In the living room, we've used painting by Vero Sharp, which was customized to the exact dimensions that we required with the colors. So we wanted different hues of blue, and we wanted to play with the light colors. So we've got a pop of color from there, and painting has been the center point for the inspiration for the rest of the room. It's got light, airy, blue, pop of color here and there. It's like an art gallery kind of a project.
Not many people know it, but Jumeirah was actually designed for that project. So once the design was ready, we were contemplating what should we call it, and instantly I think the name Jumeirah came to our mind.
Yeah,
and that's
because this was Jumeirah Beach
Residences, and so it was only fitting. It was inspired by the beach, and we kind of got the warmth of our palette into the carpet. So that's the first time we designed Jumeirah, and it's been one of our signatures ever since. Again, silk ribbons.
Silk ribbons also, this was amongst the first. Silk ribbons was designed specifically for the daughter's bedroom, which added a slight feminine effect to the whole room. And we had the right colors coming in from the hand-painted silk wallpaper that we had. It was trickling down onto the carpet. The son's bedroom had a very bouncy carpet. It wanted to be young and fresh, and that vibe of the room.
Also maintenance friendly.
Maintenance friendly, because
you would want that.
He would tend to drop stuff at his age. So we've got Bounce, which is over there. It's a very nice carpet that we have. And then we have Dry Earth, which was initially designed as a woolen carpet. But in this space, the client wanted something more luxurious. So we went in for Dry Earth. It's silky and plush, and it really enhances the look and feel of the whole room.
The good thing is the client left it on us.
The client left the carpets completely on us, so
that's when you get the best results.
He knew that carpets are something that Zuma can always be trusted with. So we did the best we could.
The biggest challenge,
the biggest challenge we faced was we were right in the middle of COVID.
Yeah, we started the project and
we were in the heat of COVID.
Yeah, so that was something.
So there were 3-4 times that someone in the site got COVID, and then we had to quarantine the whole site. We had to take out all the labours. We had to sanitize the whole project.
Again, coming into the building, doing your tests, like it
was a really chaotic time.
And a lot of stuff was coming from Italy.
Yeah,
and Italy was so
a
badly
hot zone for COVID. So the furniture in this project, we've used an array of high-end brands. We've got Polyform, we've got Manuti for the outdoor furniture outside, we've got Baxter for the main couch in the living room, another customized brand for the accent table in the middle, the coffee tables in the middle. So again, we wanted a pop of color, so we've used...
It's a very nice resin. So we've done a concept resin table, which is the color, and it's a bubble-less resin. It's really fine quality. And it kind of again draws out the colors from the art that has been used behind the dining table. There's like black tinted glass, and of course Nubuck was the star of this.
Yeah, it gives the right amount of warmth in a space, Nubuck leather. So the whole project, the client was very specific in all his houses. He's got best of the sound systems. Everything is home automated. Everything can be customized. With your phone sitting in another country, you can control the temperature in the house. You can control the curtains. You can control everything in each space. We've got a very high level of home automation set inside this project. As the sun goes down, the blinds open up, and as morning rays of the sun hit, the blinds close. With the press of a button, sitting in another country, he could open the curtains, he can change the temperature, he can check whether lighting is on in a particular room. Sound system, I am a big fan of having the best sound systems in each space. We've used Bose in 3 of the rooms. So we've got nice 75-inch infinity TVs for each space. And
flushed into the joinery and
touch pads for each room, and the best of the best basically. It's all about the view in One JBR. So setting a backdrop of the ocean with the beige white sand that is there on the beach. So we've used a neutral palette. We've used sandy colors for the main settings of every space. Grey, beige, taupe, these colors, and then we've got pops of accent colors, like how it would come from the sails, or someone doing paragliding or whatever.
Skydiving. So there are these beautiful sails you'd see especially during the evening time, and because from that particular apartment, the view of all the sails coming through is it's superb, and we definitely wanted that to be. So what you see on the outside, there's like a surge of color that we borrowed and we incorporated it on the inside, and you have such beautiful windows, so it's a shame not to kind of make the best of it.
One of the common mistakes that people make while designing their home is trying to do everything that you imagine into one particular space. So when you hire an interior designer, I think the most important part is trusting that interior designer with being impersonal with that and giving you the best output with the particular space.
Yeah, and also sometimes we feel that there are so many clients we've met they would just pick up a piece of furniture or order it online but not be very specific of the dimensions of it. So something can look great in a concept shoot that a brand has done, or it can look great in a mall, or it can look great on a Pinterest post, but once you bring that couch in, you need to factor in the amount of space you have.
What's coming next? We've got a couple of projects, residential. One is very high-end Japanese style villa interiors that we're doing.
Overlooking the golf course.
Overlooking a golf course.
So that's interesting. And then we're doing a family home. That's again going to be very different from project that we are working on for the golf space, but again very, very interesting.
And we've just handed over an office space in Business Bay. So that will be another project that we'll talk about. It was for a real estate company. So that's next.